Hey guys, how's it going? It's Tara with Tara Best Stamps. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to get my camera adjusted. Hi, good, happy Sunday evening. It's 7 o'clock, so we're gonna do another card tutorial. Let me see if I can get things all situated here. Sorry, I just got done with dinner, so I'm a little frazzled. I think I am every Sunday night. Well, that's not coming up. What's going on here? Hi guys. I see I got a couple of people on here. Well, that is just not refreshing. So we may not have any comments here. We're going to try one more time. Maybe. Well, we're just going to go with it. Hopefully we'll go blind and see how that works out. Looks like my internet maybe not great. Good afternoon. Happy Sunday. This is Tara with Tara Beth Stamps. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from mid-Missouri. Thanks for joining me on your Sunday night, or if you're catching the replay, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Today we're going to do a fun fold. So I've got my Simply Score tool out. So this is the last week of September. So this is the last week that you can get the perfect partners. Hey Carol, thanks for joining. This is the last week that you can get the perfect partners bundle price. We've got the apple harvest, fresh cut flowers. We are going to use the little Piggy tonight, the little Piggy birthday bundle. But all of these are available while supplies last, or up until Friday. I think that's Friday. The 30th is Friday. So you don't want to miss out on these. These are some great bundles. I've made cards with the fresh cut and the apple harvest, trimming the tree. I have the waterfall canyon, but I've got to be honest, it's a little intimidating to me. So we're just going to have to wait for that one. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a double Z fold card here today. And And so this is, I used the Butterfly Kisses DSP. And so it opens up like that. You've got your nice little sentiment on the inside, and we're using those dies that are available right now. So let's get started. I'm so sorry I can't see your comments. If you make any comments, I'll definitely come back and catch you later. But right now I'm not really sure what's going on with Facebook and my internet. Okay, so what I have is I have a piece of Parakeet Party. This is 11 by 1.5, and I went ahead and die cut the grass from the little Piggy's dies, or Playful Piggy dies. So it takes about 3 swipes through your paper trimmer to get that grass set up. All right, we'll do that later. Okay, so I'm going to flip this so that the flat side is up on the top. And what I'm going to do is I am going to score at 5.5. See here. Yes. I'm trying to make sure I do it right since I've got that. So 5.5, and then we're going to go 2.5 would be 7.5. So that must be 8.25. 1, 2 3/4. Perfect. So 8.25. All right, so I'm going to score those, and we'll burnish those in a second. I'm going to bring out a piece of Starry Sky, and we are going to score that at 2 3/4 and 5.5. So I've done a lot of prep work on this one because I know you don't want to watch me color tonight. All right, I'm going to kind of do this in a Z fold. Okay, I'm going to burnish this with my bone folder, and then I'm going to fold this back. So this is going to be your card base and the basic mechanism of your card. So it's just going to pull out like this. Oops, sorry. What I have is I have a piece of the crushed curry cardstock from that Butterfly Kisses that we're going to just add to the back with a little DSP. Or with a little liquid adhesive, sorry. We're just going to adhere that on, just leaving those edges just a little bit. We have the hearts DSP that I'm going to add on here. And then I have this bold stripes. I love this piece. The colors are brilliant and beautiful. I think that's my favorite piece in the whole packet. All the colors are fantastic, but that one I just really, really love. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that glue out of the way. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fold this piece. So let's see here. There we go. Here we are. Okay, so what I have is it's folding at the 5/2 and the 8 1/4, I think is what we decided. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some Stampin' Seal and I'm gonna put this on the bottom piece right here. And the reason I'm using Stampin' Seal is because it's gonna be pretty instantaneous and it's gonna hold a little bit stronger. So I'm gonna line those corners up and just give it a good press. Okay, so you can see that that Z-fold is ready and it's gonna be exactly opposite of what the base is. And I'm gonna do the same thing, just add a little bit of seal right across there. And then I'm gonna fold the card shut and that should line up perfectly. So that's gonna give us our card base. So the grass is great. Okay, so for the inside, I have a piece of basic white that I die cut with the deckled rectangle dies. And I'm gonna take the sentiment, this little piggy says, happy birthday. We're gonna stamp that with some Night of Navy. Actually, we're gonna do Starry Sky. Because this is a cling stamp, I'm going to give it a test on the side here because I want to make sure that it's nice and straight. Okay. So, ooh, that's a lot of ink. Let's try that again. Okay, I'm going to line it up on my block. I'll give it a whirl. Nope. The boys are talking about football downstairs. I can hear it. All right. Woo, that worked. I was really worried about that one because it was not looking pretty over here on my sample size. Okay, I'm going to take a little bit of liquid adhesive. It doesn't take a whole lot. And I'm going to go right in here and make sure that I'm giving myself a nice edge on the whole thing. There we go. So that's not going to shut. So that's the inside. Now what we're going to do is I've got my little pig colored here. And there's a whole bunch of dies that die cuts that we're going to work with. So here's our wagon, and let's see here. There's a handle. There's a couple of packages I cut out, and a bow, and then these great tires, which are super cute. They've got little embossed edges for the round circle in between. So all it's going to take is just a little bit of glue dotting right there. And right there. And so I don't know if you can see it, but there's just a round little spot right there. Okay, I'm going to use my tweezers, flip it around, decide which side is the best. There we go. And now we can add the handle on. And it doesn't take a whole lot of glue either. So I'm going to use my tweezers so that I can line it up perfectly. There we go. Now what we're going to do is take some Stampin' Dimensionals. And I've got a whole one here, but we're going to use half dimensionals here. And I'm going to line it up just right there along the tire in the bottom. Okay. We'll take that off. I think I'm going to add just a little bit up at the top too. Oh no, I don't want to do that because then I won't be able to get my pig in there. Maybe we'll just add one more at the bottom. So I've just cut a small strip here that we'll put like right there in the center. There we go. All right, I'm going to close my card up and set that just right about there. And I've colored my pig with my Stampin' blends. That's the pig is light and dark petaled pink with a little bit of light flirty flamingo. Okay, I'm not gonna put a Stampin' Dimensional up on this balloon because it may hang off just a little bit. Nope, that one's gonna fit on there. So let's go ahead and put one on there. We'll peel that off and set that right in. And I'm just gonna kind of let him hang in there because I want my cake to pop out just a little bit. All right, let's do one of the presents here with a dimensional. But first, what I'm gonna do is when I die cut this one, I added the adhesive sheet. So I'm just peeling that back off. And I'm going to place that right there on top of the present. And that's going to need a dimensional as well. So I'm pretty frugal with my dimensionals. I like to use the sides and everything. Don't ever throw that good stuff away. Okay, let's put him right about there. Yeah. Yep. That's where he's going to stay. All right. So now what I have is I just have this banner that we're going to put happy birthday or it's your birthday from that same stamp set. We'll use that Starry Sky ink. And I'm just going to line that up and hope this one works better than the last one did. Yep, there we go. And because this is dark blue ink, ooh, I'm going to flip that over. Well, that one's not much better. It'll be fine though. And on this one, we're going to add a couple of dimensionals as well. Yeah, I think that other side's best. We'll take these off. Get rid of them. And then stick that right on there. And I like it to overlap just a little bit. So you've got your grass and see how the grass double layers there. So super cute. Oh, my bow came off. There we go. Now I'm going to add a couple of embellishments. I have these fun flower resins that match. Ooh, let's use it. Gold one, or yeah, a crushed curry one this time. There we go. And then we are going to do some basic pearls. And the medium-sized basic pearls fit perfectly in the middle of these tires. Super, super cute. So this is a pretty easy card. As you can see, the fold is fun, which is what I love. But it definitely is set off perfect with these dies. So the last thing we have to do is add a little bit of DSP to the outside of the envelope flap. Let me pull this up here so you can see. Once again, very small amount of liquid adhesive. It looks like I put a lot on, but it's really a very, very thin layer. All right, so this is the end of the month. So it's the end of Perfect Partners. The September specials end, I believe, on Wednesday. It's Wednesday or Thursday. So if you're looking at those weekly deals, you might want to make sure and check out my blog with the hostess code so you can get your rewards. I want to appreciate you for giving me some lenience tonight on kind of a bizarre live. I hope you enjoyed the card, just a double Z fold right there. So thanks so much. We'll see you again next Sunday night, and have a great week.